It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the stream, everybody. So, I'm not gonna have too much time today because I still have to do something this afternoon around the house, so it's not going to be too long of a stream, but we can start it with spending a bit of energy. So, what's up, Arman, Devansh, Ankit, everybody else? And, well, clearly the biggest piece of news right now, quite obviously, is the demise, the downfall of Marvel Realm of Champions. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about it? And to start off, we're just going to casually pop out a few charges in Hercules, find any mutant we can, and then we're gonna... I might end up grinding for Toad as a 5-star, just because, kind of practice, figuring out whether I want to grind for 6-star Sauron, which I'm, not sure about, probably not, but still. I haven't grinded for anything aside from milestones in a while, so we might as well give it a go. So BK Finest, how are you doing? Marvel Realm, when did Marvel Realm of Champions release? Quite a while ago. I believe it was like 3 or 4 years now, but it never really took off. MCOC and Kabam like really pushed it initially, but it just never really took off. And again, my personal opinion, but I'm gonna explain it a bit later once more people are in here, so I don't have to like repeat myself constantly. But I have never hidden quite strong viewpoints that I have for MROC. New chapter of side quest, good rewards? Not in particular, no. Well, the same as before. For a Nimrod gameplay video, can you compare him to Warlock and Ultron? Not in the first one, no. Maybe later on. Not even Test Commando is here. Nobody's here yet. Nobody's here yet. Nobody's also talking to me yet. I feel quite uneasy. It's like everybody saying no thank you. But yeah, we have Null, we have Nimrod now, and ranked up. There is a cool thing about Cersei, by the way. There is a cool thing that I want to showcase in one video about Cersei at some point soon, but I will need to play incursions for it. But there is something I definitely want to showcase with Cersei in incursions, because incursions, after a couple of maps, even a blocked hit always triggers your glancing, and then you can start healing like crazy. So like Cersei, she is stressful playstyle. Yeah, she does have quite stressful playstyle, especially if you can't bring in the cosmic synergies to extend the furies and stuff. But hey, what's up, Pika? How are you doing? So, how many of you played MROC to begin with? Oh, no. Or tried it? I barely tried it. It hardly qualifies. I did download it, I did open it, and I looked around, and I very briefly exited the scene of MROC, so to speak. Okay, check this out, boys. Oh, what's happening with your... Oh. Look at that. Are you, like, dead? I didn't try. Probably for the better. Well, I think that's also one of the things where they made, like, a crucial mistake. Majority of us, I don't think I'm gonna be lying when I say this. I think most of the people, in my opinion, downloaded this game because they like Marvel characters. They're fans of Marvel and, you know, different characters within the Marvel universe. And MROC bastardized every character. They were, you know, they were kind of Marvel characters, but not really. So even from the first glance, I was really, really reserved because, you know, you wouldn't be playing with Iron Man, you would be playing with some sort of holographic version of Iron Man. You wouldn't be playing with Spider-Man, you'd be playing with, you know, something. You wouldn't be playing with Hulk, you'd be playing with some sort of whatever it was there. And, you know, they weren't like actual proper Marvel characters, were they? Or most of them anyways. To me, they really, really look like bastardized, you know, bootleg versions of Marvel characters. Arman, stop saying that. It's not funny. Becoming annoying. Finding Monkey Psycho is boss tricky? Not really. Just Archangel him. Finish with light attacks. Okay, falter, no problem. There we go. Hey, what's up, ZeroFrostNinja? How you doing? Nimrod's best. Nimrod's very cool. I like him. Remind me of Lego series. What's up, Airfun? Played a week and can say I hate it due to the game bringing me bug into MCOC for refresh rate being half under. Oh, there we go. But yeah, you know, in just a bit, I'll kind of like how. I don't know, should I call it a little rant about MROC, but, you know, I'll make my opinion perfectly clear. Because I didn't want to be overly critical in the video that I made. Because, you know, obviously I do feel bad for all the devs and people that put in time and work. Or should I say most of the people that put in time and work in it. Not everybody necessarily. At this point, it's quite clear that Marvel Future Revolution is the better game since they're quite similar to each other. Well, there you go. I think that too. Yeah, I downloaded the game specifically because I love Marvel and Thor is my favorite character. See, there you go. But, you know, MROC didn't really have that. MROC didn't have your favorite version of Thor, so to speak. They might have some kind of Thor, but that's not the Thor that you want and or like. And I think that was kind of like one of the things that they really screwed up. Because they really just kind of bastardized all the MCOC champions. Not MCOC, but Marvel champions, yeah. Like, you know, it's a Marvel game, then make it a Marvel game. Don't make it a Marvel-ish kind of game. Kingpin shuts down Hitmonkey nodes. There you go. There you go. Kingpin apparently works quite well. Did you heard Cow changed back to old stuff? Is that true? Yes. Cow is changed back to the old stuff. Opened 11 Nexus Crystals plus 3 class 1. No Hercules yet. I'm already depressed. Trust me. You're gonna get that, Herc. Don't worry. Sooner rather than later. So the end of MROC means Kabam's transferring some talent to MCOC. We're not 100% sure, but that it should mean. Like, I mean, do you remember Kabam's in deep shit financially? Well, I think that also makes the most sense, because if they get rid of the resourcing that is MROC transfer. Okay, so they're not in deep shit. MCOC was always still making money, and even this year they were still making money with it. But here is the way I see it. MCOC team had 30 to like 50 or whatever vacancies. You know, tons of vacancies in that Kabam office. And originally, loads of people who worked in MCOC got transferred to MROC. Kabam never really said it openly, but you can genuinely see they have the same community managers, same people often cover multiple games, stuff like that. So a lot of devs moved originally from MCOC to MROC to begin with. And if you put like 2 and 2 together, the fact that Kabam does have a ton of open vacancies right now, so it means they are looking to hire a lot of people. Bits the dust. Oh, bites. And yeah. With that, I think it's quite, you know, reasonable to assume that more than likely MROC, at least some of those people, will return tomorrow. Monster champions. What's up, Q? How are you doing? Still suck. My Falcon for that boss for some reason. My lock on was ready, partially working, couldn't see it. Down, he triggered his space, but never waited. That is quite weird, yes, damage. That is quite weird. I downloaded MCOC for bulky venom after 3 years playing. No 5 stars. Ooh. Sorry to hear, Armand. Only pulled the 6-star Corvus. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations. It's MROC's problem. It didn't feel like Marvel game, it felt like Kabam game. There you go. When exactly do you think MCOC went sort of downscope? Well, I think the first big thing was cab crystals. That really bastardized the game economy to a really big point. But if they sold access to champions and SIG levels, they still kind of could maintain somewhat decent progression with catalysts. Because, you know, it's like 2 very important components: acquisition of champions and your ability to rank them up. So I think the first big thing was, you know, cabs that started bringing the game down. But I think also the game could survive with cabs, because that's just 1/2 of the equation that you need to kind of like achieve the top. And assuming, okay, so if you don't spend as much, you can't get all the champions you want, but you can still kind of rank up, you know, relatively similar amount of champions. So long as I didn't sell many catalysts, cabs wouldn't necessarily pose too much of an issue. But like, you know, with this gifting event and the more recent kind of like genuine trend when you get much more catalysts purchasing them than earning them, that together kind of mixes the situation where playing is optional and, you know, buying shit is what matters more. What's up, Devastator? How are you doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Any Herc playing tips? People keep asking me to make a quick Herc guide, so I hope to have it out tomorrow. Like a very brief kind of like tips and tricks using Herc kind of thing. All MRO since first day and I installed it on the same day. There you go. I didn't install it on the first day. I installed it way later, like 2 years later, for a day, and then deleted it. Someone made a bad business move, thinking we could branch in a new platform. Yeah, I also think that it was a bad business move. Swiss cheese fact. Or how popular mixture. Okay, Mark Campbell, that's just too specific. Stop Lawrence. Happened to MROC. I'm out of the loop. MROC is shut down, basically. It's no longer an app store, and it's gonna completely shut down, I believe, on 31st of March. It's dead. I thought it was Monkey 6. I think he gets some nodes that prevent a build action reduction now. Anyway, now that I have used up my energy and we can go in arena and I can kind of mindlessly grind arena. Right, so what I like fully openly think about MROC, and I have said the same things like before in chats or in videos. Before I start ranting about MROC, I do want to say that, you know, I have absolutely no ill will towards anybody working in MROC, and, you know, obviously it sucks and I have my sympathy for the game not succeeding and all that effort being wasted and all the other nice things. I'm not like a vindictive person. But from my point of view, MROC was indeed pretty much the worst thing that happened to MCOC. Because, again, whether it was common knowledge or not, MROC would not have had happened if MCOC wouldn't be as successful. Meaning a lot of earnings, profits, money, resources went from MCOC to MROC. Oh, I actually forgot to... I think I forgot to level up these suckers yesterday. Oh, whatever, I had enough points. Yeah, I haven't leveled up these guys, so they're level 1s. Anyways. And that was the first thing. I never liked the announcement of MROC because I was always kind of worried that they're going to try and force both games up on us. And, you know, it just didn't work. Then again, definitely, yes, it's a fact that MROC used a lot of the same people. MROC used a lot of the same people that previously worked on MCOC. A lot of people either got added extra duties to work on both games, let's say, or they got completely transferred. And that sucked for this game. And that was like all the reason I ever needed not to like MROC existence to begin with. The fact that, yeah, a lot of resources that could have been used on Marvel Contest of Champions ended up there. And a lot of people who work on MROC ended up paying their attention there. So that was the biggest thing. And it also kind of coincided with the time we started to see more and more bugs and a lot of more and more things. You guys have to agree that for the last 2 years, a lot more things seem as if Kabam is just understaffed, that there's not enough people working there, that there's not good enough people working there. Like, again, the same drop rate issue being in like 6 different offers, the lack of playtesting of new champions and some obvious things not being addressed, like, I don't know, Shang-Chi infinite stun loop, for instance. You know, that's the type of thing that should never make it to live servers, or Silver Centurion infinite combo and stuff like that. And there's a ton of things where you could see there not at full working capacity. Another thing is, I never cared for MROC because they bastardized all the Marvel characters. It wasn't necessarily a Marvel game. It was loosely based on Marvel, but, you know, they didn't actually have Marvel heroes. Like, you didn't see Daredevil in it. You would see some sort of Darest of Daring Devils 3000 or some shit like that. And it generally felt like some sort of knockoff Power Ranger thing that you buy in some sort of, I don't know, boot of from somebody, like, you know, from a boot in a car park. So that alone also I didn't like about MROC to begin with. And the fact that those characters got flooded in this game. I played this game because I like Marvel, not because I like Kabam or whatever Gabe makes. And, you know, I want very little to do with Overseer, for instance. They better give us a regular old-ass Maestro, you know? And the existence of MROC kind of influenced MCOC story and these champions that are added. And let me make it straight there as well. They can be good champions ability-wise, but I just don't like who they are. And in my eyes, like, yeah, Overseer is not really like kind of a Marvel character. So I never really looked at MROC as anything more than a cancerous wart on a left ass cheek of MCOC, basically. So I'm genuinely happy that, you know, that ass cheek is finally getting that operation to remove that stupid growth. Okay, now I'm gonna catch up to the chat. I'm trying to say that MRC was a piece of shit. Yes. Not wrong to branch out in a new game. It's not wrong to branch out in a new game, but it's, I think, wrong how they did it. And I think the game concept was completely flawed. I think it was never going to work because of the bastardized Marvel characters, even if it was a good game. You're not like Prof who has visible glee for concept people being fired. Oh yeah, definitely not that. And, you know, as I said, you know, I don't have any ill will towards any of the devs that worked it. You know, it's work. You know, you want to succeed in whatever you do. And I'm not, it's kind of the same thing as, like, you can be upset at somebody working like McDonald's checkout about changes that corporate office makes. I am not happy about what happened, but my unhappiness is directed towards people who make those executive decisions. Not like an, you know, Gabe and co and whatever, who's in charge of all that shit. It's not like somebody who codes a character or designs a character, you know, decides where the game's going to be going and the new game's going to be made. There's a very important distinction to be made that, you know, people at different levels are responsible for different things. And people who actually made the MROC put in a lot of effort, and I do feel sorry for them on a very kind of like basic human level. But, you know, I have zero sympathy, for instance, for the executive people who thought it's a good idea and who worked out the plan on how they're going to do it and stuff like that. I have virtually no sympathy towards those people who are in charge of this crap. MROC, new era, MCOC will rise. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully it does mean that quality of life in MCOC improves. Hopefully it means less bugs. Hopefully it means more bugs being resolved. Hopefully it means that more events are coming our way and stuff like that. And Kabam buffed Rocket Raccoon. Kabam never really buffed, but they did change his SIG ability, Transer. Kabam didn't buff Rocket Raccoon, but like 2 or 3 years ago they changed his SIG ability. They changed Star-Lord's SIG ability as well. And at the same time, I think it was Rocket Raccoon and a few more champions that kind of worked in some similar ways, where they basically just brought it down to every hit, not every 5 or 10 hits or whatever it was. It was quite a long time ago. Chris, what's up? Welcome. Quite excited. Hopefully they'll use resource to improve MCOC. Exactly. I think this is a very good opportunity for them and MCOC. The bones. MCOC required activity in MROC for perks and progress that would have destroyed both games. Yes, that would have destroyed both games. I completely agree. I completely agree. Pretty sure we'll get Cosmic and Science champions. I hope we don't get any champions from MROC. I really hope we don't get any more champions from MROC. I think the problem is they rely on an existing audience. Kind of. I think it was just kind of doomed from the beginning. Because, you know, they could have made a very good game, but the game would have been a disadvantage just because Gabe wanted his own special Marvel-esque type of characters, and nobody else does, you know. There's nobody who goes in App Store and thinks, I want to play with some character that kind of looks like a Maestro, you know. Nobody gives a shit about that. You want to play with Hulk, you want to play with Hulk. If you want to play with Maestro, you want to play with Maestro, not, you know, some hipster version of Maestro. And therefore, like, think about it. If you have 2 games, let's say Future Revolution and MROC, and both of them are there, and one of them offers you to play with Iron Man, Doctor Strange, another one offers you to play with Silver Centurion and Sorcerer Supreme. Which one you're gonna pick? Even if both of them are identical. Even if they would be identical. Hey, it's my birthday today. Bought one What's Next bundle and duped my 6-star Kamal and full 6-star. Nice! Congratulations, man. Congratulations, boss. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Waiting on the MROC champs to be reskinned to remove all traces now. I hope they are. I don't think they will be, but I hope they are. Or Icarus special 1 burst thingy. Yeah, Icarus special 1 burst thingy too. Character models are actually very ugly, like trying to pull Lego. Yeah, I didn't like those character models at all. Didn't like anything about MROC, to be honest. Like, and I'm not trying to say it like in a mean way. It just wasn't for me. MROC teams were those titleless Superman. Yeah, kind of those. What's up, Muhammad Usman? How are you doing? I didn't realize Overseer was MROC character. No wonder he looks so damn goofy. Yeah. Overseer, Jabari Panther, Silver Centurion, and Sorcerer Supreme are MROC characters. Can we have MCOC and MROC butt clap soundbite? What is that? What is that? Hey, what's up, Jopo? How are you doing? And what's up, Corpse Fire? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I think I answered your question, Tanzanator, right? New for MROC, join. Yeah, they will get some sort of special package, you know, so good for them. You know, it sucks. Those are the people that I feel most sorry for. The people who played MROC and actually invested money in it and stuff. Those are the people I actually feel sorry for. Watch the video that they cancel low budget MCOC when we get more content, less bugs. Hopefully. I genuinely hope that, you know, it does mean plenty of nice things too for MCOC. Bugs in arenas. Yeah, that synergy thing is quite annoying. You're correct. MROC has been cancelled for Bo's birthday. Tell us, honestly now, Bose, when you were blowing out candles, is this what you were wishing for? Don't tell me that powerful game felt impossible. Yeah, he actually posted like a very big kind of speech on Twitter. And, you know. You can check it out if you want, but, you know, there's nothing of value there said. And again, I do feel sorry for people who played MROC. And I do feel sorry for devs who worked on it. But I'm happy for people who played this game. All look bad for MCOC. It comes unexpected twist. This feels like good movie twist. This does feel like good movie twist. Exactly. I was thinking this potentially is like the best news we could have gotten. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we're all wrong about the definition of failure, and MROC was this huge success. Perhaps. Perhaps. And I really like Hipster Maestro. Well, I like his abilities, I just, you know, don't like the champions. Leaderboards posted for what? Dynamics. What leaderboards are you talking about? Business point of view, it is unlikely that he will drag resource to MCOC. It's all about money. No, I disagree because Kabam has a lot of open vacancies right now for this game. So they are already planning to hire a lot of people. They're just unable to do so. Baba. So that's the biggest thing. Kabam has had 30 to 50 open vacancies for like half a year now. And we see effects of that in the game. The fact that they're doing less buffs than they, you know, ever have done before, and more mistakes are happening, and, you know, stuff like that. And that's first thing. Second thing is a lot of people who worked on MROC all either used to work on MCOC or were working on both games. So that opens them up to do more stuff for MCOC as well. So no, I think you're not quite right here, because they were up until now actively trying to allocate more resources to this game because they are understaffed. The Sorcerer Supreme quite a bit, but mainly because of her kit. Exactly, it's because of her kit, you know. If you think about it, you know, Sorcerer Supreme could be a movie version of Doctor Strange. Wouldn't you like that more? Wouldn't you like a proper version of Doctor Strange more? Or if you think about it, Sorcerer Supreme could have been Wong, for instance. You know, there's absolutely no reason why Sorcerer Supreme couldn't have been Wong. And we could have had Wong in game. Who would you rather have? I'm pretty sure, you know, most of the people would go with the characters they actually give shit about. Not a flying blue smurf. And I like her as a champion. It's just, you know, I would swap the skin from her to Wong in a heartbeat, for instance. He's got 6. Ooh, Lord Shadow got 6 and her guy. Oh, Lord Shadow has been going quite crazy. Improve cause. Answered my question. That message was all. It's alright, don't worry. It's alright. Dude, my 6-star Black Widow Cloud, one of the most useless signature abilities in the game. Yes. It is a very useless ability. I'm here to download Realm of Legends. Oh, it died. Yeah, you cannot download it anymore. I mean, I'm sure you can find a way how you can download it, but, you know, not in the stores. Buff program will be back to 4 champs. I don't think the buff program is going to be back to 4 champs. Maybe 3, but I don't think so. And it doesn't have to be. 2 buffs is fine if the buffs are good. And the time is spent on them. Oh, Lord Shadow went hard. Got 63rd in Saber. Nice, congratulations. Happy to hear that you got him. Happy to hear that you got him. Okay. They might backfill their open vacancies. Exactly. That's, you know, what I would do from a business standpoint. So you have a game that's closing down, that has a ton of devs with plenty of experience, and as an added bonus, a lot of those devs either already kind of work part-time on MCOC or used to work on MCOC. So yeah, you know, wouldn't, you know, it would seem odd if they didn't do that. When do I think MCOC peaked? Well, financially, it was last year, 2020. if I think from my personal experience, then I think MCOC was about as enjoyable as it could get at around 5.4, variant 1, variant 2, 6.1 time. I think in that period from 5.4 to 6.1, and like first two variants, I think then MCOC was at its best. Like Wong, the Sorcerer Supreme, there you go. Sorcerer Supreme cannot become Wong or Dr. Movie Strange. Changed the wrong way. My apologies. CMM could have been Blue Model. Yes. Will you be uploading some null gameplay? Yes, I will be uploading some null gameplay. What's up, Adam Anwar? Do you think the buff quality was dropped since it started? Yes. I mean, look at Gamora's buff and say it hasn't. And hoping that now Kabam is no longer trying to say MROC, they can focus on MCOC. Yeah, that's what everybody's hoping. That's what everybody's hoping. Yes, I saw Gabe's tweets. I do not care to reply to them, I can tell that much. But, you know, I did see his tweets. He's threatening us with more MROC champions than MCOC. I saw that. Don't like that. I hope not a single MROC champion ever comes to MCOC again. That is what I truly hope for. People from MRC will be working so much as champion if they come back now. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, starting getting shittier base class if Thronebreaker was introduced. Yeah, kind of. Maybe that time too. I still think it's like in between 5.4 variant 1, 6.1. I think that's about as good as it got. Try to create Kirkland's mobile version of League of Legends. Yeah. My peak enjoyment in the game was when 100% of Fox 5 and rank 5 stars. See, that is exactly the time I talk about. You know, those decisions do not always make sense, even if it sounds logical. I do understand that. I do understand that. So, you know, I'm not stating it as a fact that this is definitely what's going to happen. I'm just saying that is what I think makes most sense if it would happen. As soon as I hear something concrete, I'll cover it on the channel. Kabam might actually no longer be permitted to talk to the players. I second that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Come on, you little Gablehauser. He lives in a dream? Yep. Well, someone needs to stop that guy from Ojima. Yeah, hope so. Instead of fixing MCOC, imagine they create a new game. Well, Gabe hinted at something like that at some point. Hey, what's up, White Mummy? How are you doing? Wish I wasn't dragged off to chat with you. Just been home recently with medical procedure. Well, get some good rest, man, Mando. Get some good rest, Mando, then. I hope you feel okay. Hey, what's up, Cataclysm? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. What's up, Ivani? I'm doing A-okay. I'm actually quite hopeful. You know, there is for the first time in quite a while, there's like a little sunshine of hope in my heart. Who knew that all it would take for MROC to shut down for me to have some sort of hope? Easiest variant to do for. Actually, I'm pretty sure the Gamora buff was pushed out from Venom Pool and King Root buff by Hood and it was pushed next time.
Can we talk about this later?
Probably. Probably. Well, here's a huge list of great fun favorite characters. Somehow Gabe's allowed to put... Yeah, I know. It's just weird. As an MCOC player, my reaction is that... Oh, no. Anyway, very good. Now, my reaction is yippee. I'm generally, you know, hoping for the best. Hey, what's up, Petro? How are you doing? Gamora is banned, but no one did it. Well, yeah, true. Very true. Nova's buff was also just abysmal. And it's spaghetti just now. Now I sleep. Well, off to bed you go. Good night, man. Good night. Oh, look at that. I got parried. You cheeky little... There we go. It's a great day for MCOC. Well, and yeah, I also hope that it will turn out to be a great day for MCOC. I hope this is exactly the type of news that we needed. Someone chain Gabe up before he messes up this good news. Right. Imagine if they spent all that wasted time on MR. Yeah, I know, exactly. That's why I have been saying that MROC is the worst thing to happen to MCOC for many years. I have been open about that. I have been on podcasts and interviews with that. I have said that in videos. And I genuinely believe that. I believe that MCOC could have been 10 times the game it is right now if MROC never existed. I forgot how annoying Kingpin Thanos team is. Is it annoying? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with that team? What's wrong with that team, huh? A new game now is like going for a second girl instead of fixing the relationship. Yeah, but it's Kabam. You never know what they're gonna do. Maybe they will. Look at Mangog abilities, I'm sure. Yeah, Mangog was really nerfed. I know that for a fact. Mangog was heavily butchered and undertuned. Hey, what's up, Apathetic God? How you doing? Hey, is Kraven a good champion? I don't particularly think so. Haven't seen anything that would make me think Kraven is very great. I've seen some people talk about, you know, something about Kraven recently, so I guess he's less awful than I thought he is, but still, you know, we'll see. At the moment, I would not say it. I have very limited amount of knowledge about Kraven, though. I'm kind of retiring from alliances I want to focus on. Well, there you go. Then just take it easy for a bit. Take it easy for a bit, Petro. I mean, didn't Kabam have any inside MRC wasn't going to work? Well, apparently not. Otherwise, they would have made it. Apparently not. Oh, who's going to be your first victim when you do the null gameplay? Probably the Winter Soldier. I don't know. Winter Soldier or Star-Lord. Does Black Widow Deadly Origins need awakening? Not really, no. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but Unawakened Black Widow Deadly Origins works just as well, basically. Why they don't? I think the Daredevil Hell's Kitchen gets so much hate because champions like Diablo exist. You know, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen has that reduced healing rate because, you know, having buff for, I don't know, 70% of the time on you, having a debuff on purpose is too OP, and you would heal too much, apparently. But then they release like Diablo and Kingpin and stuff like that. You know, it just doesn't make sense. And the fact that, yeah, you absolutely cannot use that champion with Liquid Courage Double Edge. And ironically, that is the only way I would like to use that champion, because with Liquid Courage Double Edge, his damage isn't actually too bad. So, I don't know. The entire champion just kind of doesn't make sense, as far as I'm concerned. Especially with the existence of, like, Diablo or something. Did he notice me? Of course I noticed you. Still waiting for Marvel Combat of Champions? Better don't. When you play a brand new game that's a sequel to MCOC with improved mechanics and graphics and gameplay, but you start off from scratch with no progress from the current MCOC carrying over, It would really depend how the game is, you know, if they really make a good game. Like, that's the thing, I don't care who makes it. Like, I don't care that, you know, a Kabam game is a Kabam game, or it will be something else. If it's a good game, that's, for instance, the reason why I never gave crap about Marvel Realm Champions. I didn't care that Kabam made it, it's just not a game that I would like. If they make a game that does look really interesting, has good game economy, and, you know, is just a better version of this one, yeah, I would. I progressed in this game once, I'll do it again. And, you know, having like a massive account or like plenty of knowledge about the game isn't a fluke. It's just the total sum of effort that you have put in this game. Effort and time and money, obviously, and knowledge. So, yeah, I would probably. I hope they don't fucking do that. I hope this game's already over-monetized, you know. I don't think they can squeeze much more money out of this than they are right now. Okay, what are they looking for? Something, this guy. This guy, here we go, and this guy. Wait, Man-Thing wasn't, what? Was Man-Thing there? I don't know. Was it? The new DC Chronicles will be premiering in a few hours. Gonna be fun. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'll check it out. One fucked up when they made Native Indian MCOC character look Mexican. America Chavez. I didn't even know that. I know pretty much nothing about America Chavez. I know pretty much nothing about Chavez. Question, is there any chance it gets worse when duped? Offensively, arguably, you could say that Symbiote Spidey or OG Spidey. Because, you know, you get random evades when you don't want them to. So I guess those two. And, ooh, sorry to hear, Priya. That Hitmonkey. Who did you try to use against that Hitmonkey? I know there was a game called Marvel Avengers Alliance, similar to Marvel Strike Force, that we played Facebook, PC. Interesting. MROC, how's it going? Wasn't supposed to know that people still play MROC. Well, they don't. Evidently, they don't. Full 6-star Deadpool Hell's Kitchen from a basic pool. Congratulations. You got 6-star stealthy and then, so not bad. Well, congratulations on your stealthy. What about Namor? Let's talk about Namor. Okay, let's talk about Namor. Saying, like, Namor genuinely has been useful in several lanes of Act 7 and stuff like that, because we have seen more and more abilities that throw damage back, and he can just ignore those. I was surprised that, and before map 8, I had started using Namor in AQ as well, plenty of times, but that was also partially because of the mutant nodes, but still. So I was using him in map 7 at the time when I said it, and he was quite helpful there, and I believe he probably would be helpful still, as he's, let's say, Liquid Cottage double-edge friendly, and there are some annoying Electros or Killmongers or whatever that you can use him against. Also, yeah, Act 7 has more and more of those. You get damaged if X, Y, or Z, whatever. You take damage then and that, whatever, nodes. So Namor is quite good against that. Definitely remember at least like 3 or 4 parts like that. So yeah, it's not like he has like a massive, huge impact, but still helpful. Still helpful. Oh yeah, and I think the ability to nuke something down with 2 consecutive level 3s is going to kind of be more useful in the near future. There's a lot of new peeps in the stream. Are there? Maybe just you're an old one. Played MROC for about 45 minutes and launch day, didn't like moved on. Yeah, I didn't even play that long. I didn't even play that long. Hello, COD style prestige option where you can start from scratch. Again, as a challenge, building new account is a ton of fun. Yeah, I agree. Building new account is quite fun. Almost useless against Frost. Yeah, She-Hulk's very bad against Frost. You're correct. Alright, I'm off. Alright, see you later, Zero. See you later. Chavez is in the upcoming Doctor Strange. Is it? What's she doing there? I still have no idea about her. Don't particularly care for her either. think I know about Chels. She sucks. I wanted to make America Chels' new Spider-Man movie, but fortunately they resigned. Oh, thank God. Longshot's also better than Duped. Occasionally. Sometimes. In general, I don't think it's as clear. The Sig 100 is good enough to use Guardian if I awaken him. Not really, no. Guardian's one of those champs where you have him awakened or have him Sig 200 pretty much. It's kind of like one of those things. There's plenty of on his kit unawakened to have some uses, but last 26 give you more benefit than previous 60 together or 70 together. You know, he has like that weird curve scaling where the last 26 do give a ton of benefit. So you really do want to have him max Sig. Where's the Daddy Tron? Okay, used Nick for Hitmonkey. I just used Archangel. Rank 3 Kingpin, Hitmonkey, or Massacre. I'd go with Kingpin. Multiple 6-star rank 4s, do you think? Will still requirement to reach yeah, I still think rank 4 is going to be a requirement to reach next progression level. Loads of champions, reskins, change abilities. MCOC. Shame it would be monetized, but you can't avoid that. Yeah, of course. Everything's monetization of these mobile gacha games is probably the most frustrating part. Namor daily in map 8. There you go. Somebody's using Namor daily in map 8. So we did stealthy, putting some good work against Gwynmaster boss. Yeah, there is especially one node specifically where he's really OP because he can pause the passive furies. So yeah, against Gwynmaster boss, he can put in quite a lot of work. I never used him though, but I know some people who did. Use the 4-star rank for Nick Fury for the lifestyle path in side quest. Nice, good job. On cheese option in MROC. 10 minutes which broke the game. Mod apathetic god again? Well, we will mod him if he keeps coming to the streams. It's simple as that. We're not gonna be modding him just because he comes up to one stream. He left on his own accord. Great man, but you know, if he's back on channel and active, yeah, of course I will mod him. Good mate. Absolutely nothing mean I want to say about him. See, he doesn't have time to be mod. I used really enjoying rank 3 Nimrod. Yep, exactly. I am enjoying my rank 3 Nimrod too. I haven't played him too much, but one of my favorite matchups right now that I have done is Nimrod against Sabertooth. It's just so fun eating up, like, you know, every hit he gains a passive region, you just eat them up and you replace them with shocks, and it's like, so nice. So nice. What are your thoughts about Icarus and Cersei? I'm not particularly a big fan of Cersei, which is kind of ironic because I just took her to rank 3 for Alliance or defense. But I really do want Icarus because I do personally really enjoyed Icarus as, you know, initial testing, and I do want to get him. I don't have him at the moment as 6 or 5-star, but I do want to pull 6-star Icarus. It's probably the main reason why we'll keep opening featured crystals for a bit. Thank you, Marco Polo.
$89.99. Thanks for the Gwynmaster tutorial. Super helpful. Smiley face.
Well, thank you very much. Just so you know, we also have Kang tutorial if you need it later. Made that one too. Will you make Tiger Guide? Maybe. I'm not the best Tiger player though, but maybe. Unawakened Claire or Awakened Mojo? Unawakened Claire. Unawakened Claire. The name or deal we do not go gentle? I think so. Quite sure that he can just ignore it. Unless they die from bleed damage. So, kind of. But if they keep dying from bleed damage, you're not attacking them, you will be taking damage. You know what I mean? Do you think my rank 3 MROC will ever grow pair of nuts and get buffed? Maybe. He is a champion that could get buffed, in my opinion. There you go. Found a couple of who have pity wrench apathetic. Yeah, exactly. There are a couple of pity wrenches. There really are a couple of pity wrenches. It's simply didn't have time. Fun times, but Zugzwangs Grooty Groot. But it's again, you know, we all have our lives, and it's all good, you know. It's not like I'm upset or I have any kind of ill will towards you. I'm still very happy to see whenever you do pop in the streams, and it's all good, man. Does Kitty need awakening? Kitty Pride, in my opinion, does need awakening. To be most specific as I possibly can, I think Kitty Pride is very good unawakened and worth ranking up, but she is significantly better awakened. Yes. What's up, Supersonic Sant? Apathetic, I don't think he was one of the first mods, but at the time when he was active, he was one of the most important mods, I'll tell you that much. There you go. The Grandmaster tutorial was really helpful. He's started Rex and got the solo because of still very good job. Before. Oh, thank you, Ankit. Thank you very much. Libby, miss you too. Well then, do something about it if you miss me so much, huh? One way to punish Odin's special one, just slam his stuff. Yeah, I have kind of been going in with Hercules whenever, anyways, you know. It is quite tricky to punish though. Lawrence was moderated before Katie was born. Aye. Haven't seen you in forever on the channel. I was like, well, there you go. That's not for me. But yeah, Ankit had to move. Well, today's stream is not going to be too long. I do have some stuff to do around the house. Because yesterday, I mean, well, today. Okay, this is very important. But I know a lot of people will not understand this, but we're still, you know, kind of sorting out bits and bobs around the house. And all the bins got collected yesterday. That means general waste, that means cardboard, that means plastic, that means everything else. And since we kind of cleared out the majority of living room, and living room's actually quite livable now, yeah, that also means quite a lot of rubbish pretty much everywhere around the house, in many piles and stuff like that. So I need to de-rubbish the house, so to speak. And it's gonna be, yeah, quite a lot to do. And I couldn't quite do it before because, you know, make quite a lot of noise, and my girlfriend works from home as well. Stray Kitten on stream when? I don't know. When do you think I should have a Stray Kitten on stream? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Stray kittens are stray. They stay outside. Rank 5 and 600 my guardian today. Such satisfying champ. Yeah, he is. I have a rank 3 6-star. Quite like him too. Compliment your class a while ago, I think. Why, thank you. I actually need to get a new pair at some point. Use a generic on Kitty. I did, in fact, use a generic on Kitty. That is what I myself did. I would not use a generic on Kitty right now if I still was trying to open featured crystals. It's the same situation with Hyperion, for instance. I think Hyperion is well worth of Cosmic Awakening Gem 6-star or a Generic Awakening Gem 6-star, but I will not use those gems for as long as I actively try to open featured crystals, because, you know, there's fairly solid chance that I can dupe him and I don't need to use that gem. So if I pulled Kitty and my Kitty was unawakened, I would not give her a gem right now. I would keep opening the crystals. Unless I really, really need Kitty for something that I'm stuck on, for instance. But that's that. But when I pulled Kitty, I did give her my generic. My Kitty is awakened with the generic gem, yes. I've seen rank 4 Black Widow Clairvoyant. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. You just finished 7.3 exploration. Nice, good job, Dex. Very good job. First, next Awakening Morningstar, Awakening Elsa, new Iron Man. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you. Do you like Elsa? Do you like Morningstar? How much you rate MCOC in its current state? I don't know. I think it's impossible to answer the question. I'm not going to give it a number. Because, you know, there are many aspects to take in consideration. And I don't think I feel quite comfortable answering it. Katie, you have been great. Take care of yourself. You can break from the game. Maybe someday I'll return. Well then, I hope you do return. And I hope that, you know, MCOC does so well that it forces you to return. But hey, enjoy yourself and all the best to you, man. Oh crap, no, you stupid short-legged kitten. Stupid tiger. That is awful. In first class. Yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. Exactly, that's the point. Like right now as well, I basically don't use awakening gems unless there's pretty much slim to no chance of me awakening that 6-star for next X amount of months. So for instance, if I were to, I don't know, let's say open account for Sauron and pull Sauron, and you know, I like him and I think he's very good, you know, I would use a gem on him. Just because I know that I'm not going to be able to get him for a really long time. But if I pulled, you know, Sauron day before new featured crystal comes out and he's going to be in that featured crystal, I would not give him the gem now. Do you think 7.4 exploration should have 6-star awakening gem crystal? Yes, I do think it should have a generic 6-star awakening gem. Oh, you mean 2? Maybe we get 2. Hope so. Hope so. That was my approach with Herc. Unfortunately, he evaded me after. Fair play. Off to work. Well, see you next time, apathetic then. See you next time. Past present MCOC 3.9. There you go. Not telling people to do it, but if you play aggressively with Iron Man Infinity War, you can sort of deal with Havoc. Still not a good idea. There's a YouTuber who based his channel around rank 4 null, so seeing all that damage and regen never gets old. Very good then. I have a teammate with rank 4 null as well. I should have anyways, I should have showcased the rank 4 null gameplay, but I wasn't feeling too well at the time. Second one's juicy. Medusa, Airwalker, and Diablo all new. Well, I'll go Diablo if Diablo is new. So it's no longer a progressive game for free to play, that's for sure. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the problem. I think the biggest issue, that's one of the biggest issues with MCOC right now, is the way it's monetized. It is quite a big problem, in my opinion. Now Hercule get a generic. Well done. You know, it definitely is good enough for it. Form skill and science, TFRCC. Time to rank 3 monkey in Spider-Man 2019. Very good. Very good. I think I'm kind of done with my rank ups. I don't think I'm going to be ranking up anything more for a bit. I mean, I cleared out my stash pretty much. I might be taking up a mutant just because I'm about to be maxed out on mutant catalysts. But that's about it. But I didn't want to use those mutant catalysts just in case I somehow end up getting like a Toad or Sauron. But then again, I'm not even going to open the early access bundle, so, you know, that's extremely unlikely. So we'll see. And what's up? Arenas, how are you doing? MTC. Whoopsie, getting tagged. Okay, anyways. Go die someone. Go die someone. No deep wounds suck so much with Nick Fury. It really does. Fortunately, I'm still missing 15k tier 3 in after Karina and all that. Yeah, quite a lot of people are missing. And, you know, it's stupid. It's stupid what how Kabam have done with rank 4s. It's absolute, like, I hate everything about rank 4 6-star champions. I hate the way they scale, that it hardly matters, aside from, like, prestige. Because you get, like, 14% increase, which is quite pathetic. And, yeah. Man. To get a 6-star class, Chris. Good 6-star class, not jump from max 7 completion, generic. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. But I do think that Act 7 will have enough rewards for a rank 3 to 4, yes. Forget how tanky and high block Iron Pinty War. Yeah, Iron Pinty War can be an absolute tank. Good. I saw Miss Lawrence being off work, making face swap wins. Ah, well, you can make face swap wins. You do that quite a lot too, so stop pretending that it was just him. You're the one who started the whole thing. Would you rather have super powerful rank boards with how they were offered in GGCs? Keep them as prestige boosters? I wouldn't say super powerful, but I would expect to see at least, you know, 20-25% increase instead of the current, what is it, 14? Yeah, I think 20% would be fine. So there's at least, you know, some difference. And obviously I'm completely against the way they were rolled out. Disgusting. So those golden times, I don't think I appreciated them enough. How do you know that? To be fair, those were very, very bad days for me. He always acts like he doesn't. That's also true. Open about 100 GGC, could only get... Oh, that sucks. 30k. I think even I got more than that. I'm quite sure I got more than that. In fact, I know for a fact I got more than that. The thing about 20% increase is massive, and how it is monetized. Not saying Kabam is good, but lesser. Yeah, I suppose so. But it's also a lot less exciting to actually have a rank 4 6-star. And that is one of the biggest problems with the game right now, because it just doesn't seem exciting, because the things don't seem to matter as much anymore. Before, when you got your first rank 5, it was like 35% increase or something like that, and there was like a very big noticeable difference, you know? And people were super excited with how many rank 5s you can get and stuff like that. Rank 4s don't have that, you know? With rank 4s, it's kind of like, who gives a shit kind of thing. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, yeah, you know, rank 4 is far less impressive than a rank 3 6-star was at its time, or rank 5 5-star was at its time. I guess I was right about no Psycho Scouts. Don't think it'll get more sad. Yeah, this one seems so bad, honestly. This one seems just so dead. There's just no good way to say it, you know? It really feels empty. As in, like, you know, nobody's home. And like Kabam is still not back from the holidays. See Prof's recent video, but on the screenshot going around or someone. Yeah, I have seen it, and I can tell you it is legit. But yeah, I have seen that screenshot. I didn't see Prof's video, but I have seen those screenshots. Baby prestige region according to you? Yeah, 13.1k is baby prestige. According to me. Kabam is bankrupt creatively at this point. Well, hopefully bringing back MROC signers maybe helps a little bit with that. Oh, hell no, JJ. Why do you have to say things like that out loud on streams? You know, what? It's one thing if you keep that in like members or moderator chat or something like that. Why do you have to bring that shit up on stream? Like bad JJ. Oh. If you squint hard enough, you don't notice the difference between if you're playing a rank 2 or rank 3 champ. Yeah, exactly. Rank 2 champs are still perfectly good for pretty much every single piece of content. Call me pessimistic with this beginning or end of MCOC. We'll see. Well, I mean, there is a... let me put it like this. What Kabam did is awful, and it severely injured this game in many people's eyes and opinions. 100%. It is not too late for the game to be fixed. The way I look at it is, you know, MCOC was, let's say, relatively sturdy, well-built, however ill patient. Let's say somewhat sickly, you know? And I was in hospital. What Kabam did with the gifting event is stabbed that person in the gut. Perfectly capable of saving that person since, you know, he's in hospital. It's just a single stab. It's not like 15 stabs in the head. It's just like one stab in the stomach. Kabam can still save that person, but they do need to act fast. That is where I see MCOC right now. I think rank 4's got such small increase due to the fact that Kabam already does my content. You can do possibly. And rank 5s will get even less, by the way. Rank 5s will only have 12%. Rank 5s will have even less of a difference. At least I got 6-star assassin from Cycus. Well, congratulations then. Sending hail for people of Brazil. Well, hello there, people from Brazil. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to keep 565s relevant. They should have to... Yeah, exactly. I agree. They should have went a different way. Punisher 2099 with Red Skull can do some real naughty damage. Punisher 2099 in general can just do some good damage, yes. I have a rank 3 Punisher 2099, so... I know. I'm fully aware Punisher can do some good stuff. Demon seems to be obsessed about side event counts. It's like the biggest thing for you, side event counts. That's the only thing you need to keep you happy, right? I actually took my Sasquatch to rank 2 recently, just for funsies. Just because I wanted to build up those ruptures and drop some big level 2s. And I need to get rid of some Mystic Catalysts. So I was like, nah, okay, let's take Sasquatch up. Because I did dupe mine recently as well at some point. Five stars will stay relevant until Kabam stop being greedy with 6-star 6 tons. I mean, I guess it depends where you're at in the game, but I'm not necessarily certain about that. Do we get more side quest cams or this is it? I think this is pretty much it. We might get some more from Lunar New Year's calendar, maybe? I don't know. Because that lunar calendar thing is gonna start in January with like this update. It was included in this update, not the February one, like it normally is. Oh, come on, really? So we can congrats on your recent feature. 6-star pulls are good. Yeah, they were quite nice. Quite happy with them. 5 stars will still be relevant until there's 7 stars in 2028. Hopefully. And sort of the most exciting thing this month. Jump pull is pretty good. Yeah, I suppose there are even some pulls that I really want, so yeah. You know, I realized this is kind of funny, you know, and you guys are gonna think that I'm a bit of a dick. You know those calves that the Nexus calves that they offered yesterday, like 2 Nexus calves for $5. Right now, I read all the champions in it, and I realized that I don't want/need a single one of them. As in, like, I have every single champion in that crystal, so there's no 6 stars that I don't have from there. Previously, I didn't have the Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, but, you know, I even somehow managed to get that one. So, you know, I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting this one then. This was like one of the first times when I realized in this count there's not a single champion I want. Did you end up watching Eternals? Yes, I did. Thoughts? It's about the way I thought it was gonna be. What Eternals? I'm quite sure that there was quite decent stuff under it, but I think the movie just gave too much to dislike about it to too many different people. I think, you know, every group of people who typically would watch Marvel movies could easily find things they absolutely hated about it. Even my girlfriend was like bitching about this CGI being shit and, you know, a few things about storyline and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously I had my own issues with it as well, and I just didn't think it was good. I think it could have maybe be decent, but it just wasn't. It really wasn't. Did you watch the post-credit scenes? Yes, I did. Not putting Sidewind Cow inside Sidewind was bad move. I agree. I agree. Was just fighting rank 4 Kingpin in arena. Would be interesting to see gameplay of him. I have a video of rank 4 Kingpin on my channel. Cow deals. I'm not gonna get those daily cow deals either. Not anymore. I'm much more. I really don't want to spend on MCOC a penny more than I have to. And if I will buy something, which I inevitably will, it has to give some meaningful guaranteed value. I really hope we get a big piece of content in February. Well, unfortunately, it's not going to be 7.4. Unfortunately, it's not going to be 7.4. And also going to be good simply because it's going to be a stage setter for upcoming Marvel movies, Phase 4. Well, the thing is, I still think they could have made Eternals good. If they cut out a few characters or just, you know, almost ignored them and, you know, hyped up the story, you know, I'm quite sure that there was some decent movie in there. They just dropped it and buried it. Guy talking to Black Knight's character was Blade. Ooh, I didn't know that. I was actually very curious to who it was. So thank you. 7.4 not coming in February. 7.4 is not coming in February. 7.4 is coming in March. Unfortunately. I was devastated when I heard that as well. Sucks. Eris is Stannis' brother. I knew that one. Because I saw it in one of the Comics Explained videos or something like that. Was really looking forward to it. Well, we're gonna have to look forward to it for one more month. Like, look on the bright side. February is a very short month. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't work for you. But yeah, February can be a very short update, I think. I just need to buy them. It's gonna be my best shot at working. Well, if you want to, go ahead. I to be fair, like I really do need to save as much money as I can right now, so I can't spend much. Basically since I moved, I've been effectively broke. Because, you know, moving was super expensive, and then buying all bits for the house and furniture and everything else. And at the same time, I have been having some personal problems, and I got ill, and all of that, you know, meant that I'm uploading less and streaming less and earning less and spending more. So it's actually been really tough, I guess you can say, and in more ways than one. But you know, such is life. Such is life. I'm happy February doesn't have 7.4, so I'm gonna focus on Horizon 2. Hey, you do you. You do you. Next comic movie is The Batman. Nothing Marvel until May. When is The Batman? And what did Sly do? What did Sly do? Okay, let's clap the A gun. Ooh, is that a yellow weather warning? Ooh. No, I don't know. I don't know what NPC is telling me. Batman is March 4. Very well then. This is the Pattinson Robert Pattinson, right? I think. Ah, shit. You bastard. This might not have been a great matchup. Ooh, look at that. He didn't stand through it. Ah, that was quite interesting. Morbius come out in April, but oh, well, there you go. Become Morbius then in April. But yeah, I'm very interested if any of the Kabam staff is gonna comment on MROC closure on like MCOC forums. I definitely want to see that. I should not have done this. I don't even know why I did this. Zooms are supposed to be immune to AR except slow or petrify, one of the other long-running bugs in the game. Yeah, it was very unexpected, I'll tell you that much. Hey, what's up, Tatted Titan? Multiverse of Madness in May. That, I do want to see that. I do want to see that. I really like Doctor Strange as a character. Anyhow. Should I stay for another 5 minutes or should I just finish up the stream? What say you guys? Have you guys had enough of me today? Because yeah, I can't stay too long. Still need to do quite a few things. My vampire playing, but poor Pattinson, he just can't escape that Twilight thing. You do know he's actually a very good actor. It's like you do realize he's actually a very good actor. He's been in plenty of good movies. I just got here. Well, it's not quite my fault, is it? I should have dropped in a heavy at some point there, but you know, whatever. Whoopsie. All good. Decline. We like 5 minutes lap dance or something. You're an asshole, Lauren. You're an asshole. Love his movie What Are the Elephants? I don't know that one. He was in Harry Potter. I really liked him in that one movie where he played asshole preacher. It had Tom Holland in it as well. It was actually quite a good movie. I really liked it. But yeah, he's been in quite a few good movies. Stupid Annihilus, as if he's gonna do anything. You got uncollected in my alt? Nice, congratulations. What's the record? I don't know what's the record, man. Nice kind of? I don't know, sometimes you're nice. Often, not so much. I've seen Don't Look Up yet? Yes. Like 100 people have asked me that. Can you go to my 5-star Hercules? Nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, 006. Congratulations on your Hercules. What are we going to do? Where's the mole boy? Oh. Here we go. Good night, getting and go to bed now. Yeah, I'm gonna be off in a moment as well. I'm gonna be staying too long. Well, I'm the 101st then. Wait, 101st for what? And for whatever it is, well, you deserve it then. Haha, you got grammar checked by. You suck. Some more? Alright, see you later, Ankit. See ya. Full 6-star Punisher out of 2 crystals. Then got Kitty Pride. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lone Soldier. The recent one was awesome. Tenet. Tenet was quite good, yeah. I liked it as well. On floor rank up materials would be great if you can trade them for generic rank up gems. It would be great if you would be able to convert your catalysts in rank up gems. Yes, I agree with that. 100%. Absolutely love that. But we can't. I actually don't have anywhere where to use tier 1 alphas anymore. As in, like, if I take a look at my... Oh, right. If I take a look at my 5 stars, I don't... Well, every single 5-star that I have, obviously I'm missing some, but every single 5-star that I have is at least rank 3. So, you know, I don't want to take random noob 5 stars to rank 4. And 6 stars don't need tier 1 alphas, so I can't really use my tier 1 alphas pretty much anywhere. And 4 stars as well, every single 4-star that I have is at least rank 3, so, you know, can't even get rid of that tier 1 alpha there. So I can never use them anymore. I just can't. They keep expiring all the time. So that's something. Awaken Overseer or Unawaken with a negative. Unawaken with a negative for me. Which one is the 0 rank up firstly? I'd go with Mr. Negative. I'd go with Mr. Negative. I think negative is more useful. But okay, that is going to be it for now. There is nothing to open, nothing to claim. Well, some arena milestone things, whatever. When one Toad count today, got 3-star Toad. I opened one Toad Cav and I got a 4-star Dr. Voodoo. That's what I got. I got a 4-star Dr. Voodoo. But, you know, I got the 3-star toad anyways from the arena thing, so I'm gonna get the 4-star tomorrow morning, so, you know, it's all good. Plus specialist arena wins. Look at that, we're gonna get another 25 units. Awesome. These can stay there. Wonderful. Alright. Red Enzo? Sure. JJ, can you please give us a link? Can you please link us to Enzo stream? I can go in with hashtag KTRate. Say hello to Enzo. Enzo is one of the most awesome and chill and nicest people I have ever known in my life. So be sure to say hello to him. And we're gonna go in with hashtag
What the fuck is
KTRate.
going on?
Here we go. Basement raid. Sure, that works too. But yeah, that'll do for now. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning. And hopefully, we get some more interesting news tomorrow. I know. I have a good feeling, all I'm gonna say. I have a reason to hope again. All good. See you next time. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the
I'm in danger!